summons that were issued to my client. And it was purely to confirm that I am the advocate who handled the transaction in question.
So you are likely to be called as a witness in case
I'm not aware. I'm hearing that today here in court, Your Honor.
Counsel?
Yes.
You went to law school?
Yes, Your Honor.
Professional ethics and responsibility?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
It's quite clear.
That?
You are a potential witness?
Yes, potential.
You can neither handle as an advocate?
Correct.
Or as an officer presiding over the matter?
Correct, Your Honor.
Or a prosecutor? Correct,
Your Honor.
Yes.
And that's why, Your Honor, I'm stating I wish this had been communicated in advance, because, Your Honor, the mere fact that I recorded a statement with the investigator who was conducting the investigation does not necessarily mean that I would be a witness. Now that the prosecution has brought this to the attention of this honorable court, and the accused person, Your Honor, obviously has the right to be represented by legal counsel. You know, that now brings a dilemma, because I then cannot represent him, but he needs now then to seek alternate legal representation.
Then the can you make an application with his
Correct. So, and that's why, if you remember, I had said, can we defer the, I wish you would have, we could then just have deferred the plea taking so that all this housekeeping could have been done, Your Honor. Remember I said I had another case in Thika, but that's when I heard that this application was going to be made, that's now why you're still saying me here physically in court. So, Your Honor, so as to protect the rights of the accused person to legal representation, person to legal representation by an advocate of his choice. It is only proper, Your Honor, that the plea that was to be taken today be deferred to another date, so that the accused person can then seek alternative legal representation. Your Honor, the accused person is currently out on a police bond of 50,000 Kenya shillings. And that police bond, Your Honor, can be extended to the next date. Once keeping in mind, Your Honor, that the accused person presented himself yesterday when summoned by the police, and the investigating officer is present in court to confirm that. So we will be seeking that this matter be deferred to another date, so that the plea can be taken and the accused person will then be having counsel present to represent him in the matter. That's all.
For the reason that when the accused person presented himself, to the investigating officers yesterday, the 4th of February 2026. It was accompanied by counsel, and they were made aware that counsel is a potential witness having recorded a statement in this matter. Your Honor, they were advised to seek for another counsel to represent him. Which would have not posed an issue of conflict of interest that has arisen now, Your Honor. Your Honor, the accused person failed and or refused to heed to the said advice. Prosecution, Your Honor. Has discharged his mandate and duty under Article 52 of the Constitution. That having presented him in court, he ought to be informed of the reason why he is here, and that is through him taking plea. And I will submit that counsel submissions are only an afterthought after the prosecution raised the issue of conflict of interest. Otherwise, they are willing and ready to take plea. And I will therefore submit and urge the court to let the accused person proceed and take plea. This is just the start of the trial. He is not barred from appointing counsel any time from now after he has taken plea. And this will not in any way violate his right to fair trial. No. That's all.
The cash bill receipt, Your Honor. The cash bill receipt that was given to the accused.
It's okay.
I want...
Who has the cash bill?
I have the cash bill. Yeah.
Mr. Mugai, you are submitting
Yes.
the plan.
Yes.
You know the limits you have.
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Please proceed.
I'm responding to, when it comes to I said, you said, because that's where we are. When they're saying we informed, you did. You had time to seek counsel. Your Honor, it should be noted, the prosecution has not denied the accused person presented himself willingly to the prosecutor, to the investigation office, only to be arrested and incarcerated at Muthaiga police station until 5:50 p.m. That's why I was giving the cash bill receipt, so that you can confirm the timing. Your Honor, the submissions by the prosecutor to this honorable court are that between 5:50 p.m. yesterday and today 8 a.m. the accused person should have been able to seek another counsel who would then be present in court today to defend him against the charges that they are presenting in the charge sheet. Your Honor, it is my humble submission, there was no time at all for the accused person to seek any alternate legal representation if it is true that he was informed to seek alternate legal counsel. Further, Your Honor, the prosecution has not stated what prejudice they would suffer by deferment of this plea to another date to enable the accused person seek alternate legal representation. Your Honor, it's all an issue of balancing the scale of justice. And here, in this scenario, Your Honor, the scale of justice tilts in favor of the accused person. There has completely been no allegation made that the accused person is either flight risk, has not cooperated, or any other issue that would warrant taking of a plea where the accused person is not represented by legal counsel. Indeed, Your Honor, I would go so far as to say, if the plea must be taken today, then I should be allowed to represent the accused, and then he gets alternate legal representation for subsequent court attendances. That is if it's a must. Let me represent the accused today, let him take the plea, let us comply with his constitutional rights, then it can be on the subsequent date. Then he should have an alternate legal counsel to represent him in the matter. The scales of justice are in favor of the accused, not the prosecution, and would urge you, Your Honor, to hold us so. That's what, Your Honor.
It is not in dispute that the advocate before the court representing the accused person also recorded his statement with the police. As such, he is a potential witness and therefore should not have come on record as acting for the accused person. In the same matter, Claire is likely to be called to testify as a witness. He has, however, asked the court to allow him to represent the accused person today so that the accused can get another advocate to represent him on the subsequent dates. Under the provisions of Article 49, Sub-Article 1H of the Constitution, the court is obligated on the first appearance of the accused person before the court to inform the accused person of the charge. The accused is in good state and is able to follow proceedings. Hence, there would be no justification for non-compliance with the provisions of the said Article 49, 1H of the Constitution. So the accused person shall therefore proceed to take the plea today. So you may stand. The particulars of offence are that Stephen Buru Paul, on unknown date at unknown place within the Republic of Kenya, jointly with another not before court, with intent to defraud John Ng'ang'a Wanyoike of his land parcel number 12 East Block 1 /T-627, measuring about 0.0800 hectares, valued at approximately Kenya shillings 23 million, conspired to fraudulently transfer the said parcel of land to your name by falsely pretending that you had purchased the same, a fact you knew to be false. Have you understood?
Your Honor, I understood.
Is it true or not true?
It is not true.
The defense to be supplied with copies of witness statements and documentary exhibits. The case is allocated to court number 9. Bail and bond issues to be canvassed before court number 9 on the 6th of February 2026, that is tomorrow. The accused is informed of his right to seek representation by counsel of his own choice.
Thank you.